Breaking news. Over 200 foreign nationals arrested in an Accra cybercrime, trafficking raid, economic and organized crime office in joint operation with the Ghana Police and Armed Forces has arrested over 219 people, mostly Nigerians, in Oharifa over suspected cybercrime and human trafficking. So laptops, phones, and other devices were seized. Investigations are ongoing. I'm going to show you guys the reasons why a lot of Ghanaians are crying on social medias they don't want Nigerians. This is exactly what they are trying to say. These guys do not want bad Nigerians. Whenever they come online and talk about the fact that they have so many influx of Nigerians in Ghana, this is exactly what. Do you guys understand the figures? Over 219 people, mostly Nigerians, were arrested. Let's watch these videos.
The Economic and Organized Crime Office, in collaboration with the CID and the National Security, undertook an operation that we nicknamed Operation Rescue Shield to rescue a number of trafficked victims and suspects. The operation was successful and 219 people were arrested at Kunsak Estates in Oyarifa. The suspects were lured into the country, so the victims were lured into the country by the suspects ostensibly to give them lucrative jobs in Ghana. Unfortunately, when they came to Ghana, since there are no lucrative jobs existing, then they took them hostages and then they confined them at the Oyarifa estates, and then they were forced to go into cyber crimes and cybercrime related activities. A number of laptops, personal effects, internet facilities, food stuff, and other things were retrieved from them. Together with the Ghana Police Service and then the Army, they were brought to the Economic and Organized Crime Office, and then we have subjected them to some screening. The essence of the screening is to separate the victims from the suspects, to even separate the juveniles from the adults. And then we also want to know what type of criminal activities they are involved in. And whilst the screening was going on, the Nigerian High Commission visited us, and then he met with the victims and the suspects, and then he admonished them to cooperate with the office. At the moment, the screening is still going on, and then we are thinking that come what may, by tomorrow we should be able to complete with the screening, and then bearing in unforeseen circumstances, it should be possible for us to link or maybe make arrangements to send the victims back to Nigeria to connect with their relatives. I think for purposes of the operation, the planning and everything, our counterpart with the CID, we have met at National Security, we planned together, we executed the exercise together. Indeed, going forward, the Economic and Organized Crime Office and that of the CID, we have mapped out strategies that the two of us, that is the CID and the IOCO, we should work more closely than before. And then this is just the beginning of one of the steps or one of the projects that we have embarked together. As we speak now, maybe the victims were lured into the country by the suspects, ostensibly to give them lucrative jobs in Ghana. Unfortunately, when they came to Ghana, since there are no lucrative jobs existing, then they took them hostages, and then they confined them at the Oyarifa estates, and then they were forced to go into cyber crimes and cybercrime related activities.
There are so many videos online instructing people that they should be careful because the level of human trafficking in Ghana these days, mostly done by Nigerians, are quite alarming. I'm going to show you guys what this young guy said, where he shared a lot of secrets, mostly on how these guys get people into Ghana, lure them into human trafficking, and of course, more videos of a lady calling out on a particular guy that he is actually a scammer, and she was seen warning a lot of people to desist from this guy. And in case if you know anything about him in Ghana, make sure you submit it to the authority, allegedly. Let's watch this video.
Billy Gomez is a human trafficker, the high level of human trafficker. He's based in Ghana. He got married to a Ghanaian lady. He has carried a lot of Anglophones, Cameroonians, Anglophone especially, to Ghana. with the hope of traveling to the United States of America, passing through Nicaragua. My dear brothers and sisters, if this particular man, when they come and say Billy Ngome, he don't actually take your money or he don't do anything for you, you be frustrated. When I share this video, all the victims them, may they come for my inbox. It be very important. It be very, very important. Billy Ngome, I hear say you use juju. I want to tell you, say my juju big pass and juju 100 times. I tell you this with no shaking. Shake no day. Shake no day. Enough is enough. Billy Ngome, I get your file. It could take me even 1 month, 2 months for handy that your file. Billy Ngome don't carry a lot of Anglophones them. Take them, go for Ghana with the hope for give them visa for go for Nicaragua or for go for enter America. My people, if you get any person who don't be victim for Billy Ngome, make sure una inbox me. This is a very important situation. Una inbox me and we are going to handle the case. So a word to a wise is sufficient. With the open Billy Ngome case right now, he's a makiza. I'm telling you this with a lot of confidence because I have all the evidences. So as earlier as possible, the earlier the best for una. As soon as possible, they una inbox me so that I will try for see what to fit do with this Billy Ngome where you don't actually colonized. You don't take people there from Cameroon. For Northwest, they can go for Ghana and they be frustrated for day and you don't corrupt all the Ghana distinct court and authorities there for day. Let me tell you, this is your end time, Billy Ngome. No matter what you do, this is your end time. I'm telling you with all confidence. So a word to a wise is sufficient.
The new one where the rain and say if you get some friend waiting for that side for Ghana, Ivory Coast or Nigeria, if the person texts you, call you, say you get some work where they pay 800,000 per month, no carry your food them go. If not, you go enter shock. The kind of human trafficking where you go on for those 3 countries, them it be very wounded. Some girl there where they call you, if you get some old classmate where they Nigeria the classmate call you, say he get some work for that side for Nigeria, where they pay 800,000. So me come up Cameroon list suffer come to for Nigeria they be excited because you go to get 800,000 per month. You run come go enter Nigeria. The people they cash you, they lock them for some room. They lock them for they seize all your money where they go with them. They live in a only phone. They tell you say for send me the free. You get to bring it own people them too. You get to talk to your own people the way know for this side for Cameroon. Me they come to so that they go catch them. The way they catch them do na say when they catch them lock and so after some period of time they sell them as slaves for some people them waiting for Nigeria they sell them as slaves for that people them. And when they sell you as slave, you go for they will not know whether they cut na your toe or they cut na your ear the chop or they do na wetin, but they sell una as slaves and una family no go ever see una. Muna be very careful with the people that want to communicate with them because the way we see them, the world go really start end na for Cameroon.
I have practically said this before and I'm saying it again. Before you leave Nigeria, you leave any African country, short, any country you are to another country, make sure you know exactly what you are going to that country to do. If there are no valid job, like if there is nothing for you to do, make sure you know exactly what you are going there to do. This set of people now got arrested by the economic office, crime, and all that. They're not the first set of people. There were times they got about 14 of Nigerians locked up in a room in Accra, Ghana too. That was, I think, towards the ending of last year. And these guys were almost unconscious when the policemen came and rescued them. When I tell you guys, and then when they investigated them, they were like, see, they promised them work. They promised them they'll be working in supermarkets in Ghana. Ghana cities is way bigger than Naira. So these guys were actually lured into Ghana for nothing. I don't want to talk about the ones that are, introduced to Ashawo work. We're talking about the ones that are doing cybercrime, fraud, and all that, all those internet, those stuffs, right? Imagine over 219. Do you know what 50 people are? When you get 50 people in a room, don't you know it's a massive crowd? That 50 times 4 plus people arrested, should I say rescued, for human trafficking. These are your children. These are indigenous of Nigerians. When I don't blame Ghanaians, I don't blame Ghanaians at all. When these guys come on social media to cry, it's because of, if Nigerians continue like this, of course they're going to put the name of Ghana to shame. Can you guys imagine? When I saw this news today on Joyce TV, I was like, it gives me lots of goosebumps, because I was like, when did we get there? Like, when did we go this bad? Like, how can we have over 219 people, mostly Nigerians, into this crime in Ghana? Enough is enough, Nigerians. I understand the fact that the government of Nigeria is not helping matters, but there are some other things you need to do. Enough of this level of influx of Ghanaians in Nigeria. You guys are not doing just right. And if this thing continues like this and nothing is being done, it is going to be like a lot of countries will have to push that motion. Nigeria must go, and it's not going to be an easy one. I'm going to end it here. This is coming from a very place of like heartbroken. This is already late, and I had to film this video now because I was like, what is this? When will this whole thing be over? To all the victims, those ones that traveled because they want to like find greener pastures and they got disappointed, I am sorry, and I hope you guys get all the justice you deserve. But for the ones that intentionally went into these cyber crimes, you have to perish. You have to be punished severely. Of course, the Ghana police are already out to deal with mostly Nigerians in Ghana doing any illegal work, especially ashawo work. I will see you guys soon in my next. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you stay updated so that whatever thing that comes, you'll be first to get notified. Good night, guys.